Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Critical Misconduct, where me and my buddies we get to play some D&D, and we're currently, I don't know, about a quarter way into Curse of Strahd. Squad. Curse of Squad.
Curse of Strahd.
Curse of Squad.
It's so scary, so spoopy.
So if we get both teams together at one time, I'm gonna call it the Strahd Squad.
The Strahd Squad.
The Strahd Squad.
And maybe you'll have that opportunity coming soon.
Oh, good.
So I will give you the option coming up where you'll have the opportunity. It's an interesting idea, and I'll throw it out to you guys because you may not think of it as an option. So.
Is that where the guy rattles off all the fine print after Aaron says that?
We got to thank Foundry Virtual Tabletop for all our tabletop needs. We got to thank Beneo's Battle Maps for all our crazy, wild video maps. And
Vidya.
And Travis Savoy for all our music. And with that, why don't we go into what happened last session?
Well, it was a really chill session.
You know.
Not a lot happened. We just continued to Team Clown Shoes continued to kill druids.
Mm-hmm.
We found a tortured hostage, which was Father Dagon, and we found the druid staff, the Golthius staff, which is very cool, and Yeet wanted to play with it, and he got swapped out for some candy, so I feel like that was a good trade to make. But yeah, we found we did good. I think we saved the cheerleader, saved the world. We were able to bring the druids back together to their home. But we did find that there are gems that allow the land to be fertile and safe. And the druids have taken them, some of them. And so we have to go and recover those in order for these raven people to be able to continue to grow wine in this cursed place. So we agreed we would go take a jaunt over to Yester Hill to see if we can go and recover the gems. So the group starts making their way down to Yester Hill. Concurrently,
I will say this. I will retcon something.
Okay.
You guys don't head to Yester Hill yet. You still stay in the camp overnight.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
overnight, but like you guys are settling just for the evening, just to chill out.
Okay.
Okay?
AKA long rest.
We'll get there, yes.
Okay. So then, cut to Team Trauma. We had gone to the coffin maker shop. We recovered the bones after some silly little vampire fighting. And so we head back to the church to return the sacred bones to Father Petrovich. And unfortunately, he had been bitten through and his entire throat torn out. So he was sort of bobbleheady in his countenance. And there was a real mean bitch, being just a real bitch about everything.
Yeah. Something I had been foreshadowing for a while.
Oh yeah. Jealous, some would say. So yeah, fight, a mean vampire lady. And she goes to attack and bite Irina, but we see Vasily come in. Oh no! Not actually Vasily. Actually Strahd. And he grabs Irina and absconds with her back to his castle and leaves a note, a very kind invitation to the group to come dine at the castle with him. So that's nice. Isn't that good?
And you may be able to play a little bit of. There may be some role play in the future with that, with Irina. So we'll get to that. So now that you know this is going on, you guys are resting, trying to take a rest, and Leslie, you start looking at the book again, the tome, as you do.
As I do.
As you do.
I think Leslie might be dyslexic based on his reading rolls so far this campaign. What is that? An intelligence? Can't remember.
I may just eschew the roll just to do it in the future, because I think it's very important and part of the story, and I think it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you let me do perception instead of intelligence, I'd probably do halfway decent on. But no, we're good with not rolling too.
Yeah, I think in the future here, we're just going to because it's going to happen anyways. I'm not going to make it a thing. I think this is much more interesting.
We're going to assume
a
20-something-year-old can actually just read a book.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, I can help if there are pictures.
Has anybody seen the latest stats on Gen Z and Holocaust denial? That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to get depressed. Don't.
Oh, you will.
Isn't it sad that me and Jeannie we were literally looking at a trip, wanting to possibly go to Germany, and one of the things we wanted to do was we actually were thinking about going to the camps. And
well,
it's because
it's important.
It's important, and
I did when I was there. Yeah.
And to be fair, to Gen Z, there has been a incremental increase in Holocaust denialism with every generation since World War II. They just happened to be the first one where it went from incremental to exponential. That's all.
the sad truth of the matter is that the farther away we get from history, the more we forget.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunately it can be a unending battle, and it's just how we just relive the same thing over and over again as a civilization.
Yeah, it's almost like safeguarding a republic is a constant duty that never ends until you die.
Mm-hmm. You mean things that are good for us you have to keep working on?
Yeah, you just have to like constantly do maintenance and like protect it. Yeah, it's
It's
a
like
bitch.
Here's a question: is Ohio an open primary state? Texas is an open primary state.
I actually can't remember.
I do not know.
I don't think so though. I think it's
Yeah.
closed primary because
Yeah.
I think
I don't know. I
the
never
first
voted in the primaries.
time. I think I went. I think I left the Democratic Party the first time when I was living in Ohio and I wasn't allowed to vote in the primaries. I wasn't allowed to vote in the primaries in Ohio, New York, and Nevada all have.
We're considered a
primaries.
modified, not a fully closed.
Oh, did they change that? That's good. I like that.
I don't know what it means
Some
to be
states have done
modified, but it means something. So we're not.
I think modified basically means that independents and nonpartisans like me can vote in it, but if you're a registered Republican, you can't. Because like in a completely open primary, anybody can vote.
Mhm.
And I think in the modified one, you have to be either that party or an independent.
Which I think I'm a registered Democrat, which I should probably change. But I can vote.
Well-
It makes more sense for me to vote in the Republican
Yeah, I was
primaries.
gonna say if you're in a closed primary state, it just it depends on how you want to play it. Because as somebody who's been registered nonpartisan for like half my life now, it's a nice little political move, but it means I don't get to vote in any of the primaries. So
That's what it was in
You know.
Florida for me. I had to register as Democrat because otherwise I
Yeah.
was. The first year I didn't realize that, and I was like non-party, and I was like, oh, I can't vote in the
Yep.
primaries. Lovely.
yep.
So,
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to get us off track.
well, it's okay.
What?
There's a lot of craziness. Well, if you have
If we
no
don't have detours, we're not us.
yeah, it's not like Ohio
I have
hasn't
no
had
idea
some.
what you guys are talking
Yeah,
about.
it's not like Ohio hasn't had some horrible things been happening in political news as of late. So, I feel ya.
I haven't even been paying attention.
You're
Yeah,
better off.
I avoid all that stuff now.
I mean, when it comes to like the state stuff anymore, I'm like, I don't live there now. I'm just gonna. That's your battle.
Anyways, with that, you look at the book. And you start hearing the voice in your head. At my advisor's behest, I called for my remaining family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle I built for them. From this plea came a younger brother of mine, Sergei. Nearly grown, I had never known him. You stand on the either side of a high-back wooden throne atop a marble dais. Strahd is beside you, donning a scarlet-red tunic, with glimmering gold clasps and a black cape flowing over his shoulders. A hall extends 30 feet ahead. Various guards and well-adorned nobility form an aisle, and the crowd is abuzz with hushed voices. And the attending crowd is illuminated by a towering stained glass window in the far corner depicting a cerulean and gold sunrise. You're in this huge hall, and it's some sort of event that you're popped into. And you hear people like rustling around, there's music playing, things like that. It's beautiful. You are in Castle Ravenloft.
Sounds to me like a wedding. Who's getting hitched?
If you take a look at the window, you'll notice that it is a symbol of the Morning Lord. And with that, the murmurs of the hall are quieted by the groan of heavy wooden doors parting. A procession of marching footsteps and the fanfare of trumpets precede a beautiful man with wavy black hair, kind eyes, and a warming smile strutting into the chamber. He approaches boldly, draped in the familiar robes of the Morning Lord. A gilded, radiant sword rests at his hip. The hilt of the weapon is so finely crafted that you could not be faulted for believing it was made of pure light. He drops to his knee before the throne. Welcome, Sergei von Zarovich, second son of King Barov and Queen Rovinovia. Awakened son of the Morning Lord to our castle, Ravenloft. The keep's splendors and comforts are yours. Sergei rises to his feet. Strahd rises in turn and steps down the marble stairs, standing half a foot taller than his younger brother. He reaches to shake his guest's hand, but as their forearms meet, Sergei pulls his brother in for a hug. Strahd steps back and pronounces, loud enough for the room to hear, "It is good to have you, brother. Come, let us celebrate." The room erupts in applause, and you see the sun shining down, and it seems like a very nice occasion seeing his brother and family being there at this castle. And maybe one of the few times you'll actually see a happy moment. The room, it just feels light as Sergei enters. You celebrate with the group, have drink and be merry. And then you see it fade out. And you feel a gentle breeze brush your cheeks. The earthy smell of the fresh grass brings spring and summer warmth. The sun embraces you, but the serenity is broken by raucous cheering. 3 sets of tiered benches have been constructed around a ring of dirt, and 2 guests currently stand at its center in studded armor with weapons drawn. 40 feet ahead of you are 2 wrought iron gates that lead to an overlook. Even from this distance, you can see the snow caps of a far-off mountain ranges to the east. And here is an opportunity. This is an exhibition, a fight to watch for enjoyment, for entertainment.
Like, we can get in there?
Yes, one of you could join in and fight another individual.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Here are the following challengers. There's Strahd von Zorovich, Sergei von Zorovich, Rahadin, Alexandra Gwelin, Gabriel Andrel, Leo Dilisinia, Lady Iona Daravinia, and there's like any other noble person in the audience, but you can have a fight with them if you want. You can challenge.
If one of the challengers were to become an 8-foot-tall elephant man, would that, like, alter the timeline or anything? Do I know?
Not that you know of, no.
Good, because all Rondai heard was there's a show fight and he's invited.
Okay. Who would you like to challenge?
He doesn't care. He is, I would say that he is prideful enough to want to challenge Strahd, but smart enough to not challenge him directly again since he nearly broke his arm last time.
This is not the same Strahd, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Well, there's Sergei, his brother. There's quite a number of them.
Actually, you know what? No. That's not Rondai's style. He wouldn't call out one of them. He would give a blanket challenge to the room. It would be more like, which one of you wants to fight me?
Sergei steps up, and as he
get my ass
goes,
kicked by the Morning Lord right now.
he goes to stand up, but Strahd's arm pushes him back down.
Fuck. All right.
Strahd.
Okay. Just setting something up here real quick, guys. We're not going to play this with a map. This is way too simple.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
one-on-one
fair.
combat. You guys all come up to the ring with everyone else. This giant elephant man comes out, ready to fight. Maybe I play something a little bit happier. Yeah, we'll do that. So. And you see Strahd step down in black armor, sword in hand. What do you look like coming out?
So he's got his, like his vest on, and his we'll call him hammer pants.
Mm-hmm.
And he steps out, and he you see him tugging up on the not belt but sash he has holding his pants off, and then he peels off the vest and just starts cracking his knuckles. And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun."
Can I start it to try to get a chant going?
Sure.
Bondi.
Yarn gleefully takes up.
All right. I want you, being your small stature, it's a little hard for you to, I want to see, this would be, I want you to roll, eat a successful, what's it called, performance check to see if you are able to get
Well, I'm
people
helping. Can
roused.
she roll with help?
She can.
Okay.
You get assistance.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll again.
Much better.
A little
You
better.
not only do you start the chant, you jump up on top of the ring where it's fencing around the ring. You jump on top of it and start running around and just go
Oh, can I do like the speech that they what's his name did in A Knight's Tale?
Fantastic. Yeah.
a giant little
Chaucer speech.
the
Yeah.
Chaucer speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies.
This goes on, and even you're kind of impressed, Randai, by your little brother's and with that, you get inspiration, as if you were inspired yourself.
All right.
So you currently have inspiration. So you see Strahd standing there, just grimace on his face, and he's just staring at you. He doesn't even have his sword out. He comes over to you about halfway center. He bows his head at you out of respect.
Rondai does his best to like imitate the gesture.
And he then he looks to you and he goes, "Don't you have a weapon?"
The whole room hears this like booming laugh that like has like hints of elephant trumpet in it. And he says, "I've got 3 of them, brother."
He grins and smiles at you. And here's what we're going to do. I am going to go ahead and, just for sake of... I'm putting your character sheet out here on this, your character. And then I'm going to bring out his stats. And we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative, my friend. Oh, it rolled.
Why did I roll advantage?
Not ever. Well, everybody can roll for initiative if you want.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Everyone? Do we get to fight somebody too?
Oh, just. Oh, okay.
No,
sorry.
everyone roll for initiative. If you feel like there's something you could do to help the fight, that's only if you want to do that.
I'll create a bond. No, I'm kidding. No, I'll do that.
Of course he rolled a natural 20.
Who, Strahd did? I did.
Strahd did, yeah.
I also rolled a natural 20.
All right. Anybody else want to? Is that it? Just
Oh, wash mine
Let's do
down.
it.
Sorry, I was having trouble finding my initiative on the sheet again.
Anybody else? Good.
I got nothing for you.
Yarn is chanting.
Yarn is chanting. Okay. It is Leslie's turn. You're seeing this across the ring as they are preparing.
I want to...
Can we? I'm sorry. Oh wait, I guess he would be down and we're up in the stands. Never mind.
Or surrounding the ring watching this.
Yeah, but we're not close to him.
Nope.
Yeah, I'd like to, God, I don't know how Strahd's going to play this. I don't know what I want to do. Knowing how Rondai fights, though, I want to prepare an action so that when Strahd starts moving, I invisible mage hand telepathically push him 5 feet towards Rondai. But I want to make it look like he stumbled type thing and just like have the force hit him and push him towards Rondai, like as he starts maneuvering, or if he starts maneuvering.
Okay.
I'm going to save all my stuff for completely invisible things that he's not going to... I don't have to cast, I don't have to...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Just remind me when you want that to go forward, okay?
Okay, just, yeah, like if he starts moving, push 5 feet towards Rondai.
Mm-hmm. So, Strahd takes out his sword, brings it out, and puts into a stance, and it just glares at you. And you feel a shiver down your spine. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What's it against?
I
need to know whether I have advantage or not.
It's an effect, but it's not magical.
Well, yeah, but I have... I forget what it's called. I don't have it up on... See, this is why. Should have had Beyond up. Damn it.
Your
One second.
character, if you double click your character sheet will pop up that I put on the map.
Oh.
Just double click the icon. Should pop up.
It did, but it's not showing the thing on the front page like D&D Beyond. It's not a big deal. 1 second.
Yeah, there are the little panels. You got details, you got inventory, features.
I have advantage against being charmed or frightened.
Oh, it is a frightening effect.
Okay. And you said wisdom?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Quiz.
Oh no!
Eight.
You are currently frightened until the warlord until his next turn.
Cool. So I can't move towards him.
Do you want to use your inspiration to reroll?
Inspiration isn't reroll. It's just
It's a D6.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a D6.
Your highest was a 10. Technically, you could make it if you roll a 6.
No, fuck it.
Okay. So, with that, he goes and runs forward towards you. Leslie, did you say you had some sort of effect you wanted to happen? So he starts running forward.
Yeah, I just want to make him like stumble, like push.
Okay.
So I'm basically using my invisible mage hand to push him 5 feet. I can't like make him go prone, unfortunately. That's not.
Okay.
I can either just shove or pull.
Okay, so here's what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and roll a dex saving throw to see if he...
Oh yeah, no, actually there's a thing. Let me see, what
Yeah.
is it? I think it's a... it's under my feet. I think it's a strength, actually.
That's fine too.
Telekinetic shove, DC 11 plus... Oh no, so it's my spell save DC, strength saving throw, yeah. My DC is 16.
Okay. Strength saving throw it is. You double click my character here. Why isn't it playing it? I click it, nothing happens. That's dumb. It's alright, we'll just pick... I'll just pick an athletics, which does the same thing. Plus 9. Normal. That's a 20.
Okay. So no, nothing.
Okie dokie.
You slap him on his ass.
Yeah. He's like, well, that's encouraging.
He
Yeah.
feels that, and he's gonna go ahead and do 2 attacks with his great sword.
Okay. Great. My armor class is completely wrong on the sheet, so let me pull up. Okay.
You
go
can
ahead.
fix it.
Yeah.
First attack. Ooh, an 11. It's probably a miss.
That misses.
All
My
right.
AC 16.
Second attack, he comes and slides down, and you can, and he goes lower.
Lower.
It goes. He swipes down and he brings it back up to see if he hits you. Then, ooh, a 20.
20 hits.
20 hits. You go ahead and take. Ooh, 9 points of damage as you just get hit. Wham!
50.
And this is more or less, this is like non.
Yeah, we're both using non-lethal damage. Bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
All right, next person is Yeet.
Now, what's this man wearing?
Black armor.
Okay. He got a cloak on, or is he pretty?
He has his black cape on. This is Strahd,
Okay.
yes. He has his black cape.
And the cape is it a full length cape?
Yes.
Great. I would like to. Here's the shenanigans I'd like to pull. I would like to run stealthily through the circle, stab my dagger into the cape onto the ground, and then run away.
That's how many perception checks? How many? What's the audience like?
Yeah, this is a lot of people in the audience.
Oh.
It's going, you would have,
Well, I imagine we are in a courtyard.
yeah.
This is like full of people, right?
Yeah.
Like there's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this
There's
is
like
a full
fight
entertainment.
around with like a crowd. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, you'll be seen and he'll make him forfeit the fight. This is a.
No, okay, then I don't want to do that. I can't do anything from far away other than try to distract him. So maybe can I just jump up on the thing and yell at him, "You smell like dad poop!"
You definitely can try.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna moon him.
Okay, so I don't know what that roll is. It's some sort of.
Performance?
Okay, do we need to have the same discussion that we had for Yarn about what his butt looks like? Because like we went into detail about that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I wouldn't probably
And you
prove
are-
anything dissimilar.
Yeah, this
You
would be
were
another.
also clenching with cheeks on an animal that doesn't normally have cheeks, so that
I mean, that's fair.
involved
That's
the
fair.
discussion.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
I say-
but that's true. We all have to have cheeks because we're bipedal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well,
True.
my cheeks are out all the time because I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
do
fair.
it and only wear
Yeah,
a top. I don't
you're-
wear any pants.
That's true. You and I together wear a complete outfit.
Yes, yes.
Go ahead and give me a performance check. An 18.
Listen, Eat is a born performer. That's what he does. All right.
All right, I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw just to see if he gets affected by this.
Maybe he's impressed. You know.
Yeah, he seems slightly distracted, so maybe on his, like, it may give you advantage on your next attack. And it is now Randy's turn.
All
And
right. Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. So, what did he do when he drew his sword?
He
What
drew
did you
it.
say he?
He drew and then he ran towards you and tried to slice down and then he went back up and hit you.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to
Mhm.
empower my tattoo.
Okay.
So now you guys see inky tendrils just spreading up my arms. And he's gonna
We're gonna
take
do 10
his first swing.
Sure.
Let me switch back to the right window. You go away. You zoom in. And no, come back.
Unarmed. And then you can hit attack or yeah.
Of course.
12 is a miss, unfortunately. As you go up, or as you slam down, what is it you trying to do?
So 1 second, I can use my inspiration, can't I?
Yes, you could.
What is that? A 1d6?
It's a 1d6.
Okay. D8, D6. Roll.
Still a
Fuck
miss.
you, game.
Fuck you,
Fuck you,
game.
game. Alright,
He's
you
just
know,
much quicker than
happens.
he looks. You'd think with a suit of armor he wouldn't be as quick, but he's quick.
Yeah.
As he gets right out of the way. Your massive, meaty grip.
Alright, and he's going to... You know what? No. We'll
All right.
save that.
With that, he's going to use his last legendary action. Oh, you are also frightened, so you have disadvantage on the attack too, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage on the attack. That's okay. You missed anyway, so. So, with that, he's going to use one of his legendary actions and go ahead and attack you again.
Okay.
He sees the opening. That's a 21.
21 hits.
He brings down, he's like, as you go down, he then brings it down like the butt of his sword and hits you another 9 points of damage as you just get hit. Boom! Right on the head.
Why will you not let me do it earlier?
It is Atticus's turn.
Oh, he's fighting. We're still up in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just keep on cheering for him. There's no reason to pop off any spells or anything.
Okay, top of the turn order, it is Leslie's turn.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna burn a sorcery point for subtle spell. So without any verbal somatic components or anything like that. Well, this spell's only verbal anyway. So again, purely with my mind. This is literally why I built this character, is to fuck around with stuff without people noticing it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh, wonderful. Traplo assist.
How do I do this? Action. Was that this level? Bam. Bam. Why am I clicking on this and nothing's happening? Was... Oh,
Mind whip.
I'm clicking. It's not doing anything.
All right, and you're casting it at second level?
It's a second level spell, so yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm in the little HUD and it's not letting me click on it, but maybe I should do it for my character sheet.
Yeah, we're just trying
so
to read your
yes.
character sheet.
So it's a DC 16 intelligence save?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. I'm glad you did the
Intellectual.
inky tendril things, because maybe this will make him think that it might not be from an outside source, because you're already doing weird shit.
Oh, a
I am doing
7.
weird shit.
So he takes 9 damage, does not get a reaction till the end of his next turn, and on his next current turn can only do either an action, bonus action, or movement. And only one of those 3. He gets to pick one.
Okay.
I like watching other spells in other campaigns used in a different way.
All right, it is his turn. He only gets one action, right?
Yes, either an action, a bonus action, or he can move.
All right, he is gonna go ahead and take his multi-attack action
Yeah, of course, I figured, but
to hit you again.
1 second.
Oh, that's a 17.
my spell slot, yes, okay.
What's my bardic inspiration right now?
Be a D6, right?
I think so. Let's just roll that. We'll see.
What level bard are you?
3. It's also not letting me roll
Yes.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you don't get D8 till 5th level.
Okay, yeah, sure. Can we just roll it, bro? Come on.
It showed
Do
up.
it. Your 17 is now 12 and misses.
What was that sound effect?
Bardic inspiration.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I guess it makes it. All right, it is a miss. He's going to take one more attack. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Attack. Normal. That's a 19.
That hits.
Holy cow, I'm totally going so fast. Oh, fuck!
And that's another 10 points. And then he sees you fall to the floor, like you get down to the floor as he hits you again and again. And you see that he has stopped, moves away, and then he goes and takes his hand out to you to get you back up, as in this is over. This is the end.
It's not the end, bro. It's nowhere near the end. He stands up on his own, and he cutting words him. Is that all you got? How much damage did you do with the last attack? 10?
10. He was offering you an out.
Rondai doesn't care.
No, okay. It is
Just
now.
remember, you're our only healer, so if you go down, we can't heal you up.
It is Yeet's turn.
If you beat up my brother like this, I'm gonna go and shit in your brother's ear and he's not gonna be able to hear you. You stupid head. How's that?
Yeah, that's not going to do anything. The crowd is now getting very loud, and he can barely hear you.
Well, okay.
It is now Randai's turn.
He looks at Strahd and says, I thought you were a man of honor, but you went and used your pussy little fear trick. and then he hits Earth Tremor.
What do I have to do? A dex
It's
save?
just a DC 13 dexterity throw. It's nothing big. You're probably gonna make it, but
A 20.
and is that a? Yeah, it's only my thing only because that's a save, not an ability check, so I can't affect it.
Right. Is it just a suck and
whatever.
save?
Huh?
Is it a suck or save?
No, it does something, but I forget what it does. You just don't go prone.
On a failed
None
save,
of
a
the fun
creature takes
things happen.
1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. If the ground in that area is... No. Yeah, nothing happens.
Whatever. And then he's gonna use his bonus action to second wind. Of course. Okay.
His stuff is making mute sound and stuff. That's interesting. No one else's does.
I'd love it if I could roll anything other than a 1, though, with my new fun sound effects. That'd be great.
You get one or the other, good rolls or sound effects. Okay.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's it. Whatever. I'm gonna get my ass kicked because I can't roll, but whatever.
It is Atticus' turn. You still gonna just sit there and watch us?
Oh, I might be. I'm probably within 60 feet of range, correct?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast frostbite on him.
That is a very visible thing. This is out in public. This is just an entertainment. These are
Well, I
all
mean,
unarmored.
Numbing frost. Oh, okay. So like someone would see me doing the spell. and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, well, never
Everybody.
mind."
Yeah,
Everyone.
the only
would.
reason I'm able to do stuff is because I have like the sorcerer thing where I can do it without using any verbal somatic or anything. So it's just my mind.
Yeah.
Mind.
He took like a special
Feet to
thing
do
because
exactly
people
what
always
you're
do that. People always do that. People like I remember there was a Critical Role episode where they did that where they were gambling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody cast a spell and Matt's like, like people could see you casting a spell.
Yep.
Like,
No, I specifically took the sorcerer subtle spell feat because it goes with the rest of my sorcerer, aberrant mind sorcerer. So it's everything's psychic.
Well, keep on yelling at him.
Okay.
Maybe you like to throw a cat.
It is your turn, Leslie.
Oh yeah, throw a cabbage. That's a good idea.
No,
Poor
it's not.
cabbage. I'm gonna burn another sorcery point to cast subtle spell Calm Emotions on Strahd. So that is, let me see if I can do it through my character sheet since it didn't work before. One slot, cast spell, there we go. Oh, well. Made me pick a giant area that was the entirety of...
It has little hearts! And the little hearts everywhere!
Oh, it brought my character sheet back up. I didn't even get to see the effect. Damn it.
It was kind of fun. These cute little hearts popped up.
So TC 16 charisma save. And by the way, I just realized I could have used this on you to get rid of fear, but I didn't even realize that was an effect of calm emotions until I just read it again. So good to keep in mind for the future.
oh, so calm
did not-
emotions can counteract fear.
You can pick one of two abilities, so you could either do it on somebody and suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened.
I did not know that. That's really cool.
I didn't know that until I reread it, so yeah.
So what are
good to
you
know.
trying to do to me?
I am doing the make the target indifferent about a creature of your choice. So basically, once Randai attacks him again, it's ended, but at least it'll possibly kill a round of him doing something to Randai if he fails.
15.
Which he does.
No, he
So
doesn't.
It makes it... Well, whatever, I burned one of those.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he has them.
But he's not. Okay.
Okay, you don't feel like he could use his saving throw, use the Indomitable?
Isn't this... Oh, Indomitable!
Yeah, he is Indomitable.
Oh.
So a Warlord can reroll a saving throw if it fails.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were using
Yeah.
Legendary Resistance, and I was like, come on.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
Indomitable.
Gonna, I'm gonna roll
Oh.
it again. So it's a charisma.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, that's totally legit.
Yep. Much better, 18.
All right.
Listen, we already know he's got that riz. All right, that's just him.
He's got that riz.
Because I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Okay. It is the Warlord's turn. He's just like, he kind of looks at you again like, really? He felt the shake in the ground.
Yeah, he started the fight off dishonorably, so now he's not giving it up. Rondai was gonna go no magic on him, but he started
21
off
to
with
hit.
With a magic effect. Yeah, it hits.
8 points of damage.
Cool.
And then he's going to attack again. 22. Whoa.
Cool.
I just keep rolling rocks. 12 points of slashing damage is just... Yeet, it is your turn. You see your brother
Okay.
getting pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell. You don't talk to your mother enough, and she's disappointed in you. It's breaking her heart. Oh wait, his mom's already dead, right?
That's what makes it even worse. His mom's dead.
Oh, is she dead already at this point?
Your mom
Yes,
last
she's
night.
dead already.
Yeah. She's disappointed
Dead
in you.
asshole. Oh, that's why she didn't move around much.
Oh God, the demoralizing here.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to deal emotional damage, Aaron. How's that? Did that work?
Psychic
Your
damage.
mother
Yeah.
fell like elderberries.
We should have an audio clip of that dude saying emotional damage.
Emotional
Oh,
damage.
Derek, can you work on that?
Yeah, we do need a soundboard.
Emotional
damage.
damage.
Is that Uncle Roger, right?
No, that's someone else.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
But
don't know
Uncle
who the dude
Roger is also funny. His takes on fried rice is fantastic.
Listen, somebody's got to have strong feelings about it.
He
So
does-
is there,
I
what should
will-
I roll for disappointment? Causing disappointment, is that?
I would argue they are valid strong points about fried rice. You don't just make fried rice. There's a special way to do it. All right. Considering you insulted his dead mother,
Distraction.
he turns to you, looks at you, points his sword at you, and goes, "You're next."
As soon as Rondai hears that, he looks at him and says, "I'll kill you, you honorless pig."
It's your turn.
Okay, so now it's turn to face me though, so we're flanking, technically.
No, you're not that close.
No, technically!
Nah. This is going to give you an opening.
Bullshit, I do have available spell slots. Why?
Also, you probably can't tell, but Buff has a D20.
Spells, fuck my
We
ass.
got him one of the D20 dog toys, and it's a green one. He likes it a lot. You can put stuff in it.
It's weird. It's only showing Kinetic Jaunt as your spell. It's the only spell
Yeah,
to move
no,
over.
that's what was.
That's really weird.
20...
15 points of healing.
And then he's gonna use his action surge. And hearing Strahd say that to his brother, that's when he says, "First you try to intimidate me instead of fighting me with honor, and then you threaten my family?" And he tries to punch him in the face.
That hits.
Cool, I'm gonna need you to make a grapple check.
Well, give me the damage first.
Oh, yeah.
Does that work?
I didn't hear anything.
Nope. No.
I don't hear anything. A 29.
Woo!
So what do I have to roll?
Whatever's best for you between athletics and acrobatics.
Yeah, athletics is the way to go. Only a 15. As you
Emotional damage.
There it is.
There it is.
Emotional damage.
That's too good.
That's perfect.
Oh my god!
You finally hit him, and he's now in like a bear hug. You're now like holding on to him.
Is he crying?
No.
Yet, not yet.
With that, you grab him. He gets pulled up into the air, and you pile drive him into the ground. You just jump and go, BAM!
I'm very angry.
You hear this breath just leave his throat. As he's
an
then
angry man.
tapping you out, like...
Don't let it go. Don't let him up. Don't do it.
While he's laying on top of him, he just says, "All right. You leave my little brother alone, though, right?"
Then he goes, "It was all in jest. We're all having
Rondai
fun."
laughs and stands up.
Yeah.
We're gonna start the chant again. Yarn.
Run, run, run.
Yarn never stopped the chant.
Oh, great, perfect.
Yarn was chanting the entire time.
Emotional damage.
Damn it! That's perfect. I love
Leslie
that.
tried to use his bonus action to start the wave, but he's too short. Nobody sees him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's why I didn't roll. Because I'm like, no, he's not gonna help. He's chanting. That's how he's helping.
As Rondai stands up, he says, he kind of like holds his ribs, and he says, "Oh, you shouldn't have tapped. You could have had me. Also, I was just bullshitting about the intimidation thing. Would have done the same thing to you." Just kind of like stands up.
Yeah, and Brandon, you can go into your character sheet and you can add those whatever spells you have missing can be added in. I don't know
Oh,
why you
I
lost
can
them.
see them. I don't know why you're. I have everything up to Cloud of Daggers in my spell sheet.
Yeah, it's just weird. Because I see them.
Sorry.
No, because I see them too, but they're just not in the combat GUI for some reason. That's weird.
Oh, yeah, that's weird because they are showing up in my
In the
little-
character sheet.
What's it called?
Yeah.
The Argon combat HUD.
Oh, yeah. I'm not seeing it. I only see one thing. So, but I see also all your in your character sheet, all of them.
What's even funnier to me is that you see the only spell I don't see.
Kinetic Jaunt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have Thunderclap, Vicious Mockery, Cure Wounds, Earth Tremors, Speak with Animals, and then Cloud of Daggers.
Is Thunderclap what happens
oh.
when Rondai farts?
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's
Brandon.
it's
Brandon, inspiration. If you go by, you see where it says level 5 in the top right corner of your character sheet.
no.
So in the character sheet of the Foundry,
Yeah.
there's a little star to the left of your the
You
5.
can actually give yourself inspiration.
And that's your inspiration. That tells you whether you have inspiration or not. So you can click on it,
Okay.
and if it's lit up, it means that you have inspiration. So it reminds you have inspiration to use.
Inspiration. Yeah.
And then you'll see special
Yeah, remember
traits,
that.
long rest and short rest, right to the left of it. That's actually really useful.
What is the 5 for?
It's level 5.
Your level.
Level 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Character level.
All right. I accidentally added a spell. Anyways,
Yeah, give me all the free spells, Aaron. That's great.
so
What are we giving on spells?
yeah.
Oh,
all
I'll
right.
take some. I'm a sorcerer. I'm dying for spells.
Oh, you're about to get the spell, okay? You're about to get one.
I always forget about the
Anybody else want to have a fight? You can't have it with Strahd, though.
Yeah.
Well, but Strahd said I'm next, so I get to stab him. No?
So I get. You can. I mean, you can fight his little brother.
Emotional damage.
You could always make it a brother versus brother. I mean, it's not really a tag team match because we're not gonna tag out. But like, you could always fight his little brother.
That would be very. That'd have been very cool. That'd have been like very WWE if I just jumped in and then his brother jumped in.
Oh, this
Oh
would
my god!
this would have been
Slots with the steel chair.
this would have been a good insult.
What the fuck are you kids doing on my fucking lawn?
I need to add some 1990s J.R. Lawler wrestling sound effects to
To our sound
soundboard.
pod? Yeah, we did. You
One
did.
slobber knocker.
I've been actually watching a lot of wrestling documentaries lately, and they're actually like, oh man.
Oh,
Like,
if there's a
having a rough
documentary
time.
that actually surprised us, I'm just saying you should watch. It's the We Are the World documentary.
I heard that was good.
It was very good.
Children.
We Are the Children, yeah. But it was about them recording, and the triumphs and how hard it was to record and get everyone together.
Yeah,
It was actually
I've heard some stories.
it was actually really good. You know, some of the best jokes I heard was on that. They're like, I guess the two blind musicians were there together. God, what's their names?
Stevie Wonder,
Stevie Wonder and
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles were there
There
for
you
the
go.
night. And Ray Charles asked Stevie Wonder, "Hey, where's the bathroom?" And Stevie Wonder grabbed his arm and just goes, "I'll take you right to it." And then someone in the back just screams out, "Hey, look, it's the blind leading the blind!"
Oh god.
Could you imagine that room?
I would pay money to be in the same room
Oh,
as
so
Stevie Wonder. And oh my god, why did I just blank? I did the same thing you did.
Yeah, you
Ray
did-
Charles.
Ray Charles.
At the same time.
But then,
that's-
you had Huey Lewis was there.
Mm-hmm. Cyndi Lauper,
Cyndi
Michael
Lauper,
Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson was not there. No,
I
wait.
thought he was.
He wasn't
He
there.
was.
Because I thought he was in
Yeah.
the video.
No, he was.
Yeah.
He
It
just
was. I know
lot
who
of
you're
people.
talking about. They talked about it in the documentary on like somebody who should have been there but wasn't.
Oh, Prince.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Prince refused.
that's interesting. I wonder why.
There was it was actually a big competition between him and Michael Jackson.
I was gonna say, yeah, Lord only knows with Prince. Or he was pissed off at his record label at the time, or the record label that was,
Yeah.
producing the
So
track. Like,
a couple fights
I
go
love the
on,
man, but he was very
and then
feisty.
finally, once you guys regain your seats, Randai, you get a celebratory beer in your hand.
Ooh, are there snacks?
Oh yeah, of course there are snacks and food.
You know, like, for some reason, Aaron, I thought you said a celebratory beer. And I
Yeah,
was like, oh wow, that sucks.
it sucks. Mm.
I mean, some
Do
of the
they
best
have,
beers made by monks in Germany, so I mean, wouldn't that?
Oh, I guess that. Okay.
Does this culture use horns for its serving?
You are welcome to use a horn if you'd like. Instead.
Well, I was asking.
It's an ivory horn, though.
Actually, you know what? Yes, it is an ivory horn. I'm playing it this way. It is an ivory horn. One of the attendants goes to hand it to him and does like a. And not only does Rondai take it, downs it in one handful, puts it on top of his own tusk, and then takes another. And just keeps partying.
I just shrug as I'm eating a brace of rabbits. So.
As you notice,
Eating a rabbit?
Randai, you've actually, because you've broken your tusk before, you've made your own. You made your own every time because it's like, screw it, Bill.
Yeah.
When you get low on cash, you just break.
Yeah,
off
it's
a
it's
tusk
like
and sell it.
it's like people in Southeast Asia eating monkey. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. It's like, yeah, I probably evolved from that, but it ain't me. Just like puts it on us.
He's like he's making a wizard tower throughout the day.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he just like keeps alternating between tusks as like a drinking game.
Every 5 you have to defeat a wizard.
After a while, Sergei rises and challenges his brother. Once they set up, Strahd and Sergei are locked in a duel. Sergei's sword flies
Just for
down.
flavor, because he already fought him, before they fight, Rondai uses another spell slot to heal up Strahd a little bit as like let's make this a little more even thing.
Mhm.
Kind of like a little slap on his ass as he goes out there with his
Sergei's
second slap on
sword
his ass.
flies down, nearly chopping Strahd in two, but the Lord raises his sword in time to leave an inch's gap between steel and skull. Sergei dips back, narrowly avoiding his brother's parrying dagger. He props himself up, tossing his own parrying dagger into a reverse grip and tilting his short sword, not like a noble in a duel, but a teenager in a street fight. Strahd scans Sergei's sloppy stance, and in a flurry of black cloth, he leads in a feint before swiping low with his red, black, and gold dagger. The younger Von Zorovich is caught off guard, but manages. But manages to catch his brother's arm, batting the dagger away just as the point scratches his armor. Sergei hastily brings his blade around in a broad sweep and spins frantically towards his target. Strahd parries the obvious attack with ease, but the dervish swirls mask the dagger and nearly finds the elder's throat. Strahd weaves into Sergei's whirling blades like a dancer, twirling with their partner, pulling his neck back enough to avoid the fine steel edge, and forcing his brother to overstep. He stands swiftly upright, his blade held straight, the point pressed gently to the base of Sergei's skull. They lower their weapons and bow. The crowd erupts. The brothers look out over the people. Sergei waves enthusiastically. An enormous smile is plastered on his exuberant face, and hardly a drop of sweat breaks on his forehead. Strahd, drenched in sweat, blots his face with a black kerchief and waves out of obligation. His penetrating eyes snap briefly in his brother's direction, cutting more harshly than his longsword ever could. In closing, you hear a voice. He was handsome and youthful. I hated him for both. As you guys fade into darkness, you now can attune Mage Armor as a ritual spell once per dusk. Leslie.
The
Really good. Because I actually got rid of Mage Armor to pick up some other spells last level, so.
Nice.
You guys pop back into the existence of the modern day Barovia.
Rondai feels his tusks and is like a little upset to feel that there's no drinking horns there. It's like,
No, there's drinking horns there. There's items that you come with you. You have 6 drinking horns with you.
he's very happy. He's very confused. But he's very happy.
But as you guys come back, it isn't the way you left the camp. You're looking around and you see that the tents that were nicely kept and safe are in shambles. You see a man bleeding, holding his belly against a tree. As you see,
Okay.
the rest of the families come up to take care of him and try to heal him. As he goes, where were you? Where were you? They took him. They took my daughter. They took my daughter and her son.
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my best to heal up our belly wound here.
Mm-hmm.
He gets 6 points of healing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much that helps, but and then he says, we were taken by the magic of this land.
All right. For this, I am treating this as if it was a dream. You guys have taken a long rest, besides the cure wounds that you just used.
Yeah, fair, because that
Okay.
was after I woke up. Yeah, let me mark that. Let me do a long rest and then mark that off.
Okay.
Okay.
This just makes sense. I'm trying to keep narrative forward without worrying about
Yeah.
killing you all.
Murder me. No, I actually like.
Wait,
this
sorry.
character.
So long. We do get a long rest now.
You get a long rest now.
We did a sleepies.
It's as if
I
you
don't
had a
know if I
long
do.
rest.
If I die, I become the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Well, middle-aged mutant ninja turtle, but you know.
It's true.
Why
That's
do
it. That's true, Chris. If we die, we got to go out together so we can come in together.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and take 15-20 minutes now, as you guys are going to now venture to Yester Hill and save the daughter, her son, and possibly the rest of the Wizards of Wines.
Rondai's about it. He still thinks he's going to impress what's her name. Because he's an idiot.
We are back. And you guys have gone through another chapter of the book of the Tome of Strahd.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I now in Strahd's memories?
You're not sure.
I'm so curious about that now. Thank you.
You're really not sure. Could be. Or are you just... Is it its own pocket dimension and you're just reliving some of the book and it's just allowing for some of your own story to interact? You're not exactly sure. With that, you guys come back to a horrible situation where the camp was raided. And further discussion, you find out it was raided by the Druids. And some time has certainly passed, but maybe you can catch up with them, or maybe you can hopefully save them. Is there anything you'd like to do before you move forward?
And it was the daughter that was kidnapped, right?
The daughter
Druids took her?
and her son.
Okay.
With that, I am going to give you an activate to the next scene as you travel to Yester Hill. Should be loading, correct, guys?
Looks like it's
99.
trying to load.
Mhm.
99%.
Agent 99.
Just so you guys can get a nice scene of what this place looks like. And I'm sure, like, Greg has seen this map before, but this surprised me how they built it.
Right, 99%. So don't see it yet.
It will come.
There.
Am I just seeing like the upper?
No, I'll get there.
You see this? It's like almost like a hill.
You'll be on like the lower right-hand side of some trees.
Yeah, but mine's not full screen.
Okay, you can drag it.
That's not working. I'm gonna refresh. Maybe something's weird.
You can use your scroll wheel and zoom out if that helps.
There, now it's good. Yeah, nice. I like it.
Isn't that cool? It's not what I
Yeah,
expected
'cause
to see.
The maps that I've seen in the past have been like top down,
Yeah.
and it really doesn't give you a feel for the fact that it's a hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is really cool.
I'll wait till everybody's on there, because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the overview of the map, because unfortunately this is not very useful.
Oh, I don't like that lightning. That's scary.
But even the overview of the map is beautiful.
There's a legend that says the Druids practice ritual mouse sacrifice.
No.
Heat.
I'm gonna scramble up onto Rondai and just be up on his shoulder. Is that true? Do you think that's true?
You guys travel, and it's unusually dark as you travel. And you'll come up to this map I'll show you here of what it kind of looks like. And unfortunately, because it takes a while for everything to load for you guys, I don't want to like push, because there's like many maps here with many pictures that are really awesome. But for the sake of time,
Oh, that's cool.
And it doesn't take us long to get from the Wizard of Wines to Yesterhill, right? It's
No.
pretty close by.
it's pretty close by, but not. It still takes a while. So by the time you get there, it's starting to get dark again.
A few hours. Okay.
Yeah, and it's starting to, and it doesn't help that the weather has been. It already feels dark, but now it's starting to get dark out. Like the sun is going down.
As we approach the hill and it starts getting dark, I will go ahead as we're walking and ritually cast that mage armor on myself.
It lasts 24 hours, doesn't it?
That's No, it's 8 hours. That's why I wanted to wait till we were a little closer. It lasts a while, but not the full day.
There should be a way in the character sheet of
Yeah, there is. I figured it out already.
So you went from being 12 AC to something better.
15.
To
It's not
15?
a huge jump, but a little bit better. Yeah, I just have to edit the character sheet, click on the AC, and then I can change it from equipped armor to mage armor, and it does it automatically.
Yeah, kind of a nice little thing. So, you guys travel and you see this large hill, almost mountainous in size. And you are currently, let's see if I can hold, it's press and hold, isn't it? Yep, you're down here. What would you guys like to do? I mean, like, we can keep one marker as somebody if you want, but you don't have to all be at one. The only reason why your characters are on this is so you can see the map easily without me having to be like break things.
Yeah.
So you guys are welcome to take a look. If you want to continue forward, you're welcome to. If you want to investigate more, you can.
So where are we now? We are, like, we can see the hill?
Yeah, you're at the approach. You're here.
We're on the road near the top.
If you see the clicker.
Gotcha. I do.
Yeah. I just figured that,
The trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. Do you guys continue forward up the path?
I probably want to, as we get closer, are we seeing any like structures? I would want to start sneaking as soon as it makes sense to kind of sneak in.
It's hard to tell. The hill is so large that like
this.
as you're going up, it's like you can only see so far. You don't see anybody. You don't hear anybody, except for the lightning.
I'd say maybe as we approach the top, we should start stealthing.
Okay. So
I think I'd also split. Like I would also kind of go around. Like I try to to just find other ways up as well,
Yeah.
rather than just being all in one.
You're not finding there's an easy path where you need to go. You could go around, but it's not an easy path. There's a straight shot up the main path. Reagan, have Yeet do a perception check. With a 20, you're starting to notice that lightning strikes mostly happen from the top. At the top area, and you see this big ring in the center. Kind of. It's hard to tell. Fog, the darkness. But lightning always seems to be striking on the top there. And any place that doesn't tend to be on the path. And you got a deep, dark suspicion that if you leave these paths, you could get hurt.
Okay.
The lightning could get you. It almost feels like it's alive.
Intentional. Like, okay. All right. Well. Shoot. Okay.
Now, as you move up, and I'll say you guys move up the hill a little bit up to here. Just using Atticus's marker. You get to a point. Dirt trails run along two concentric rings of cairns that encircle the hillside. Each cairn is a 10-foot high mound of slimy black rocks. As you guys continue forward in the main path, and you see there's the bigger main path, but there's these smaller paths around the rings. Like they follow the rock.
Tears.
And anybody can make a perception check if they want to get, or a investigation, I should say, would be better.
Okay.
I love when the dice rolls. Everyone has picked different dice. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, even pick dice. I didn't know that was an option. I need to go in and pick my
You
dice.
can go and create your own and like do all the different details on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fancy.
I did a like a skull one.
Fancy.
Yeah, I did like a metallic blue,
I'm
bluey
just gonna throw
purple.
mine out there to show.
You've noticed... Yeet, you notice out of all of you, as you're kind of looking at these rocks, you start looking at them and you're trying to understand what they are. You move forward a little bit and you see something underneath the rock. Of the mound.
Can I use my dagger to try to pry it out?
You go to pry it out a little bit and you notice that it's a skeletal hand. And he kind of surmised that this is not just rock. This is a burial site. These are mounds where the buried are kept.
Oh. Okay.
And maybe there's a reason why the lightning is striking everything else. You should keep on the path. Maybe it's to protect the dead. Maybe it's to protect you. You're not sure.
Aaron, you feel the love tonight.
Mm-hmm. The only reason I gave you that information is because you rolled the highest out of everyone.
What do you mean? I thought a group average of 6 was pretty decent.
Sir.
So, do you continue down the path?
You said there are other paths around, we think?
They follow. If you look at the map, you see as the clouds go by, you'll see that there's paths that rings. It follows the rings of the mounds.
Like
But-
a dugout.
Yeah, but it's not really dug out. It's more
Yeah, not
like
dugout, but
they're
it's
just
like
paths that are going around the rings, but you don't feel like it would take you to the center like the main path will.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. How do I undo whatever I just did?
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I'll take care of it later. It's
I was
not
just trying to
important.
measure.
Did you get the measuring tool now? Did you figure it out?
God, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, you can travel and take the paths, but you feel the distance. It's not really 45 feet, 40 feet. It's much larger than that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I guess maybe just main path still?
You guys come to
Is
the
like
main
the
path.
safest option?
Yep. You guys continued up the main path. And as you're moving forward, who's ahead?
I've got dark vision and I'm fast, and difficult terrain is not an issue for me.
All
So I
right.
feel like I'd be good up front.
Well,
Okay.
but
So-
want to be like middle or back.
You start if you're leading the pack and moving ahead, or you're basically kind of scouting ahead a little bit. Would you say?
I would like to do that.
Okay.
I mean,
You scout
who else
ahead.
does? Other people do, right?
I have dark vision.
Yarn would be up there with you, because Yarn and Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's
Yeah.
stealth time, Yarn and Yeet are like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why don't you two be up front? I'll give you the relay back to the main group.
Okay. You guys start moving forward. Both of you, give me a perception check as you come to this center ring.
I can also cast darkness. That's cool.
Okay. You start coming up to the ring and you start hearing distant crying. A woman. You're not
How
noticed.
distant?
Not far. As you're coming up to that center ring. What would you like to do?
Okay, can we, so we're still on the path, can we pause in the lightning strikes, is it striking inside the ring?
No,
At all?
it seems to be striking the ring itself, not
The ring itself. Okay.
Yeet and Yarn. What would you like to do? You hear this woman crying.
So how far away is it? Like, can we discern like what direction it's from? or-
Yeah, it's coming from the center of the ring. It's about
Oh.
here. You're about around like here, and you start hearing this crying.
Okay. How far are we ahead of the rest of the group?
Maybe about 30
About
feet.
this
40 feet, I would think.
I was going to say, I can open up a telepathic communication with one of you two so that you can relay stuff back silently to the rest of the group.
Okay. Who are you opening it with?
We'll say you, Yarn.
Okay.
The kid's the kid. I trust him, but, only to a
Okay.
certain extent.
So you hear Yarn talk in your head.
We hear crying. There is sobbing coming from the circle.
I'll answer okay. I'm not going to say anything out loud because I don't want Rondai to be charging forward just yet. So I don't say anything to the group. I just acknowledge you.
So then,
We're learning.
with that, let's Yarn and Yeet keep going in stealthily, quietly.
I want
to-
you both to roll a stealth check. Then. Still not bad. Okay. A 19 and a 27. That's still not bad. Let me take you to a new map.
Can I give him an extra step of thunder behind the thunderclap and make another thunderclap after the thunder claps?
So much thunder.
It covers of any kind of movement
Thunderception.
they may have.
All right.
I can do
As
that
this
at
is
will.
loading for you guys, I will describe it.
Clap, clap.
In the circle of stone stands a twisted effigy of wood and vines, resembling Strahd von Zorovich. Embedded where its heart would be is a spear of black iron, continuously dripping with blood, grasped by foul roots twisting up the statue. The echo of furious battle cry seems to linger in the air, raging to break free. On the ground in front of the effigy, you glimpse a woman kneeling on the ground, her chin grasped by a figure clad in bloody hides behind her. The bloody figure wears a headdress of twisted antlers and holds a fist-sized gem in front of the woman's face, whispering something in her ear. You can hear tears. You can see tears streaking down her face. And you guys can see the image now.
So we see her, but not the boy.
No. And you see the man holding the gem as well. And this... You said you see this spear of black iron in the heart of the effigy. And it's dripping blood.
And where are they? They're under the
Yes.
effigy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're on the ground in front of the effigy.
Got it.
There is some really fucked up shit going on here. I don't really know.
Do you need us up there?
Yeah, yes, yeah. But, should we come back and discuss?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, see, he's gonna like grab, Yeet on the shoulder, just kind of like get her attention, and kind of like, motion back.
Here, I'm going to next move you to the next scene.
I'd be like, you don't need to whisper. It's in our heads, by the way.
Get the fuck out of here. Yarn saying GTA. Oh.
You guys are not placed. I just put you guys on the map. I'm gonna turn off the all the vision stuff so you guys can see it. Should be loading up shortly.
To the beasts.
I mean, you guys got to kind of think what you want to do here. Well, this is loading up. You guys can discuss what's the plan.
I want Rondai to chuck me at the druid, and then I stab.
A good plan.
That's my plan. Thank you.
Oh man, look at that beard flowing in the wind. Or is that his hair? I'm gonna like to imagine it's his beard because that makes a happier picture in my head. His beard's just flapping in the wind.
These maps are so good. What is your guys' plan? You don't seem to be noticed. Well, I should say, I should actually check.
Well, so how,
Okay.
Rondai, how far do you think you can throw me, actually?
I mean,
That's a
there's
fun
gotta be,
question.
like a mechanic for that, right?
There is. There is. Let's find out.
Just because it would be faster than me running up there. I'm hoping if you can throw me really far, I have an opportunity for an action.
You have the tavern brawler. Is that it?
I do.
Is that what would determine?
It just gives me proficiency in everything.
And if they're surprised and if they haven't gone yet, if they're surprised, I get immediately, like, I get my assassinate feat, I get advantage, and all of this stuff. And basically I can just kill them outright. I'm pretty sure is what's going to happen. If you throw me and I get there.
I mean, I guess it would determine, like, is, you know, like, the distance you throw something is determined by if it's meant to be thrown. So is yeet meant to be thrown?
I have my stats set up to be an acrobat such that he can throw me with my 2 little daggers. That was part of our initial setup plan.
I will allow this, but you have to roll well to do so.
That's what I'm actually trying to find. I'm sure there's a mechanic, but I don't know where it would be.
I do.
You do? Brandon, you do?
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm teasing.
Sorry, I'm reading if there are any specific rules about throwing something.
Well, it would.
Force the one.
I mean, she's not like she's that tiny.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, an improvised weapon is the same as a dagger. It's 2060. That's in the rule book.
she's a little bit heavier than a dagger. But then again,
Well, I'm
he
saying
isn't-
it just says an improvised weapon can be thrown normal range of 20, long range of 60.
and
An
that's
improvised weapon doesn't have like a weight limit, so.
Elephant is a natural shapeshifter.
and he's rather large. I'll allow it depending.
My lift push, which I guess would also include throw capacity, is that of a large creature.
Yeah. So, if you want to charge in using whatever movement you want to make, and then proceed to throw her, I will allow it.
Let's do this. All right. Well, knowing what's happening,
I am
first
putting you in the
he's-
correct location to determine, like, you're going to be running from that side with Yeet in hand,
Yep.
and you guys are going to be directly behind them. The only reason I'm putting you guys over here is because I'm trying to keep you guys on the map.
So, since we're preparing, I'm gonna cast Kinetic Jaunt. That way I can run faster.
Okay. I will
And,
allow it.
We'll just do,
Because I'll make it from basically here, and then you can measure from here how far you can get. And then proceed to throw her, depending on what's left of the throw, determines if it's with advantage or disadvantage. You
yeah,
know?
Kinetic Jaunt just lets me dash as a bonus action, so.
Yep. So chances are you'll probably do just fine. So what is your speed? Is 30 feet usually? And now you can do 60?
Yeah, no, I could do 60.
Yeah, you can do this without problem and then throw her from if you go here and throw her without disadvantage.
Yep. All right. Let's do this. All right.
Greg
yeah,
Greg looks like he's really like digging into things. I'm assuming you are if you're muted, but
No, I am. Yeah.
I just found a post that said the rules suggest you can use a corpse as an improvised weapon, so I feel like the 2060 rule of improvised weapon still falls into that category.
Was that a strategy
All
that
right. There it
Rondai
is.
was going to start using once he had 2 attacks? Maybe.
Because an improvised weapon includes any object you can wield in 1 or 2 hands, such as and then a dead goblin is actually listed in the improvised weapon. So
Yeah, and Yeet is smaller than a goblin, I would think.
yeah, so
or at least
20,
goblin
60,
sized.
20 feet with normal roll and 60 feet with advantage.
Oh yeah.
So
There it is.
with that, you go and charge through. Any sort of surprise is sudden as you go in and you charge through, throw her, and
Emotional damage.
and with that, I need everyone to roll for initiative. You'll get your chance, but I need everyone to roll for initiative. Let me quickly add.
Emotional damage.
Locate combat.
Where the heck did my initiative button go?
It's because there's no combat encounter yet.
okay.
There it goes.
Now there should be.
Yeah.
As soon as I started rolling.
Don't see it yet.
Just roll for initiative in your character sheet. If not,
That's
you
what
can...
I'm looking at. I don't see, for some reason, I don't
Underneath,
see initiative in my character sheet. Like
right next to walk proficiency, the diamonds above your health.
Oh yeah, I don't see my health either.
Also, what do you want me to roll for my throw?
Are you at your? Are you in your spells? Are
You
in
see
your-
where
Wait,
the
there's my health.
Uh,
Here's inspiration. Wait, hold on.
You see where it says +6 initiative, Greg?
No.
In your character sheet?
Nope.
Greg.
I've rolled initiative before, but
Oh,
I do not see it.
Greg, do you
now.
have a little black arrow on the left side of your screen of the character sheet? A little black arrow that's hiding everything?
Yeah, you're hiding your.
I don't know if it's collapsed or not.
No.
Like, No. Can you see your character portrait?
Detail. I'm at details. Yeah, I can see my character portrait. Oh, there it is. It's on my fucking character
Okay.
portrait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something must have been hiding that because I
Mhm.
could not see it.
Hey, you just hit my dice.
Sorry.
Sorry. You guys all rolled well, anyways.
Well, when we did the investigation roll earlier, all 3 of our dice came from different sides of the table and like collided in the middle.
Okay. With that, you throw Yeet right at him. I'm just moving you over Ignore your dice movement. It's okay. As you throw her, I need you, Reagan. Well, no, a throw to attack. So that means, Brandon, I need you to roll to see if you actually hit him.
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Is what do you want me to roll for this?
It's gonna be like a normal would be a ranged attack.
Okay, so what? Yeah, it would be Dex plus.
If you're proficient with improvised weapons, it would be Dex
I am.
plus your a D20 plus your Dex plus your proficiency.
Okay, so D20 plus 7. Bow.
This is gonna get weird.
And technically, Yeet does 1d4 damage. I don't know if that's just to the other person or to themselves as well. I feel like there does have to be a penalty here.
We'll see how I do on my acrobatics check.
That's a 10. That misses him, unfortunately. You get a little short, Reagan, of him, but you're right on him.
Okay.
But you're like right here.
Okay. But so I can still move then, though.
Close
But
the time.
yeah, you can close on your turn. If it was a
okay.
hit, it would be
Yeah.
on him, and then you would be able to do damage. But
Okay.
because he missed, it got you a lot closer, which is useful. But
Okay,
you don't
okay.
get to do any of your
Well,
damages
yeah.
that you want to do.
That's good.
Is that does that sound fair?
It is fair. Yeah, it is fair.
It is
The first domino fell the wrong direction.
right. If everything went right,
least he
you
didn't
would be
roll that
attacking
one.
him, but you'd be mauling him. Top of the turn order, it is Yarn's turn.
All right, Yarn's gonna use some feline agility. So I'll double my movement, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel like that still puts me 10, 20, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, wait. The guy is the druid, right?
Correct.
And the girl is the girl that's...
Yes.
So I need a little bit more movement. So I guess I'll bonus action dash. Go here and here so that I can throw a couple daggers at that dude.
You weren't at a distance that could attack from that far?
Daggers are 20.
Ah.
You got to be really close for dagger. All right, so
Without taking disadvantage.
right.
Okay.
I feel like this changed. There we go. Okay, so we got dagger.
Attack.
Attack. 16?
A 16 actually hits him.
Cool. And I don't think I get sneak attack because he's not engaged with anybody or anything. If only Eid had gone a little further.
Yep. It's 6
So-
points of damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack again because I get 2 throws with my bracers of flying daggers, and that's not going to hit.
Yeah, a natural 1 misses, unfortunately.
Yep.
I got a feeling once I get you guys out of 5th level, I may start throwing out the cards.
All right, then I'm gonna go back a couple. Then I'm done.
All right. Next in the turn order is Yeet herself.
Himself.
Himself, I'm sorry.
It's okay. He's so small.
I'm going to scramble around. Is there any way for me to get a sneak attack on this or no?
No.
No? Okay.
Unless it says something
Um,
about its assassination that you have something special, but it's only.
Oh yeah, you do.
Assassination. Yeah, she gets sneak attack because she has advantage, and she has advantage
Yeah,
because he
to
hasn't taken a
start.
turn in combat
Yeah,
yet.
if he hasn't taken his turn. Yep.
Yep. So you have advantage on the attack roll because you have assassinate feature.
Okay. Well, and it also says though, if he is surprised, it's a critical hit. But that's the thing that's not.
At this point, he is not surprised by you
Right.
because he
Yeah,
saw a
but I
giant
think-
elephant.
If I remember right, assassinate it is considered surprise, which is why she has advantage.
You have advantage
We
on
can read
attack
it,
rolls.
but
Yeah. It says you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, and any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. That's separate. He's not surprised
Oh.
at this point.
Yeah, for some reason, okay.
So, that's fine. I didn't figure as much. So, really, that's just I'm going up to him and then I'm going to.
You have
stab,
advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage and you'll get sneak attack.
You gonna move up to him?
Yes, please.
You can move him. The arrow keys. You go right to the corner instead? Or right there like that, okay.
Okay. Where's all my stuff? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Oh, a natural 20. Yeah. Make sure when you click damage that you click critical.
Okay.
I really like that feature of the interface, how you just click normal
Yeah.
or disadvantage or advantage, you know, it's really nice.
13 points of damage. Woo.
And then I double stab with my dagger.
Okay. A 13 misses, unfortunately. You're
That's
like,
okay.
"Ugh, ah.
Did the damage from before did that automatically include sneak attack damage?
Oh, you did not include the sneak attack damage. I need to get you to give me that.
How does one do that?
So on your character sheet, you go to your features. You can also put that in your favorites. So like I can put it in your favorites for you and you'll see sneak attack. And I put favorites in your character sheet if you want to use your character sheet.
Perfect.
So if you click sneak attack, there you go, and you click damage.
And critical, because it was for the critical hit, right? That was my first one.
Yes. Holy shit. Figured it was a little low. I was like, why is that so low? Minus 23. Alright, you've really hurt him pretty bad.
Yeah, 36 points of damage is a level 5.
Yeah, it's pretty good. End of your turn, you staying put?
Yes.
Alright. It is Atticus's turn. You're running behind the elephant, but the elephant has just bolted in front of you. You have no way of catching up to him.
I don't have line of sight of what's going on.
There's a giant boulder there.
Yeah. Just fire. I guess I can go around the fire.
Yeah.
I'll just move up. Oh, come on.
You got to turn off the you got to turn off the ruler and put up to the square.
Yeah, wait.
You're still on the ruler. Top left corner. You see it's
I'll move.
selected to the ruler section. You want to switch it back to the little square next to the
No, I
man.
moved.
Oh, okay. Just letting you know.
Yeah. I think you have a delay.
Oh, all right.
And then I'm gonna. That duder, I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast at.
You just love tilting your character, don't you?
Tilting.
Well, now I figured out I can do it. It's fun.
Yeah, go ahead and do Eldritch Blast. I love the special. It actually shows the special effects. It's so cool. That hits. That's. So go ahead and give me the damage. 8, and you have more than one Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I have one more.
You just gave me damage. You need to roll again for another attack.
Oh, roll again. Okay.
That also hits. All right, only 3 points. So 3 and 8. So that is 11 points of damage.
My ends go to 11.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. It is the Blood Druid's turn. I had to print out the character sheet for me to read.
That's a lot of words on there.
I know. He could do a lot. He turns to you.
Come at me, bro.
I think he would do really well on YouTube.
What?
Just like, yeah, I think he would get a good following.
Oh, he would? The Blood Druid would?
Yeah. No, Yeet would. The
Oh,
blood.
Yeet would?
Well, maybe the Blood Druid would too. Honestly, we don't know what his deal is yet. We'll see.
He sees this little creature in front of him. And he is going to roll. That is a 18 to hit. I'm guessing that hits with her look on her face.
Yes, it hits.
Ooh, 10. That is
Oh wait, no. Dodge.
Uncanny Dodge.
One of my, I have.
Damage.
That just reduces damage by half.
Hold on, I've got nimble dodge. That's an attack of opportunity. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, uncanny dodge.
Uncanny Dodge for half of damage. That is 15 points of necrotic damage, half to 7. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So, I suggest that we start calling Constitution saving throws Nicolas Cage saving throws.
Why?
Because he saved the Constitution. Or no, it was the Declaration of Independence. Fuck!
Close enough.
That's a fail.
Number of lumps was in
You lose. Your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount equal to the damage. So it's 7
Uncanny damage.
7 points of damage, and it's kept down that way. So even if you had a healing potion,
Okay.
You can't regain these.
My
7
hit point
points.
max right now is 31. Okay.
Yes. The 7 points you lost is now permanent.
Welcome to my hit points.
And so here's what you see. You see suddenly, like, you feel this pressure in your head as it hurts, as he just starts, you see him like sucking in the air as blood starts pouring out of your mouth, your nose, your ears, as he sucks in your blood. And he gains back some health.
I'm a minor.
And that's going to be the end of his turn. Leslie, it is yours.
Okay, let's see. 10, 15. Actually, I want to stay down here, I think. 60 feet, I should be able to see past the rock. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and bonus action rabbit hop for another 5 and 15. I just want to...
You can see him, you have line of sight.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure I'm with, like, if I need to, I'm within 60 feet for counterspell and stuff like that. So, so I will get this close though initially, and I am going to higher level cast something. Druid, yeah, I'll give it an attempt for the first one. No, actually, I don't see him as moving. I'm just gonna go ahead and fireball or firebolt, not ball. I don't want to blow everybody up.
Just
Sorry.
obliterate everyone.
Sorry.
I don't see a problem.
Well, he could have careful spell.
Here's
Like,
also-
you know, there's.
I don't.
Okay, well.
No, I mean totally. I do. If you feel anything, it's just because I'm that powerful.
Reagan, your
That will
dogs are
happen.
hilarious because they are the exact opposite of each other, laying down. One is like curled up, the other one's spread eagle.
Yeah, she's not a very delicate animal.
That's a hit.
14 damage.
14 damage.
That's my turn.
Damaji.
Wait, hold on. It's actually showing my turn on my turn. End turn.
Woo! And it's actually working.
Well, no, it was just when we rolled the same initiative that I think each person was seeing their own thing if we were all the same initiative.
All right, the commoner, she starts moving away and goes underneath the as far as she can. I can't
Good for
remember.
her.
Yeah, her only movement's only 25 feet. So 25. She moves away over into the corner as far as she can, cowering in fear. She can't do a whole lot. And now it is Randi.
All right. Boo.
Blood streaming out of every orifice. Yeet. Sad.
Yeet. Sad. Blood. Dripping.
It's terrifying. Could you imagine just suddenly feeling your blood draining out of your eyes and your nose? Any orifice?
It's not letting me move my character. It's not letting me
Make sure you're
deselect
on the
the
full
measuring tool. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I would just refresh and see if it fixes it. Are you on the measuring tool?
I'm not now. I'm trying to.
So you have the little man, top left corner, the Tolkien controls,
The little man in the boat. Yes.
and then you have the little square to the right of it connected.
That's what I had, Rogue. Like an idiot. Alright.
Glad we could figure it out.
What? No, that's not... Okay, wrong thing. That's the thing I'm looking for. I can't roll for shit tonight. It's 11.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Now, mind you, I'm only using the Archdruid. He's not an Archdruid, he's something else. Just FYI.
Yeah.
End of your turn? Okay.
Unfortunately, yes.
Top of the turn order. It is Yarn's turn.
Okay. Yarn is going to move a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to throw his dagger again.
Mm-hmm.
As he does, he's a dagger thrower. Does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Very good, very good.
7. Plus you get sneak attack, don't you? Because he's in...
Yeah, he is now engaged, right? So...
Yeah. It's in your features.
Sneak attackage.
And there's sound effects with it.
Oh my gosh, look at that. 18 points of damage.
Nice.
Max
Wow.
sneak attack roll.
Perfect
Max
roll.
roll.
That is 25 points of damage.
Yep. Do I need to throw another dagger? Because I can.
Yes, you can.
You probably should.
Okay, okay. If he's still alive, I'm going to throw more
He is
daggers.
still
More
alive.
dots, more dots, more dots.
Even if he died, why would that stop you?
That's a good point. Alright, 20.
That hits.
I'm assuming that hits. So, now I shall roll the damage. 6. 6 more damage.
And at the end of your turn,
That is... I think I'm going to stick around right where I am. So, I'm good with it.
okay. Yeet! It is your turn. Your eyes are bloodshot. You're
Oh, okay.
You're bleeding out
Does
of your
that have
ears. No, it's all flavor text.
Oh, okay.
And
So I
you-
can
and
still,
your head
I'm still right on him,
pounds.
so I can still stab him.
Yeah, and your head pounds in
Okay.
pain.
But I'm not disadvantaged
No.
really in any way.
No.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
A 23 hits. Isn't it nice? It actually shows you the AC. 10 points of damage.
And plus, I need to do my sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack. This all makes sound effects so great. 20 points. I'm
He's
so
still up?
He is still up.
Alright, here we go. One more attack.
That hits. Another 6 points of damage. He's still up.
I think that's all I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I might. No, that's all I can do. I am done.
Okay, it is now Atticus's turn. You're muted, Derek. You're muted.
Ronde would be in the way of him, correct?
What are you trying to do? Yeah, you would not have good line of sight.
Shoot magic missiles at him. Let's see. Get a little closer for now. Well, that's it right now. I don't want to hit anybody. But do magic missiles target?
Yes, they automatically hit. You don't have to roll anything.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll do magic missile then.
Well, do you have to have line of sight for magic missile?
Let's see.
I mean, if you could even see a foot or something.
Yeah.
You can...
I'll argue that you can use magic missile. Yeah. Remember, magic missile depends on what level you do it. You get 3 attacks, so 3 damages.
First
Unless you-
level 3 slots, second level 3 slots, third level 1 slot.
So what'd you cast it as?
Oh no, I mean, so first, second, third. Do you get less of them if you cast it at higher level?
No,
or-
you get more. You get an additional dart.
One,
Oh, plus
yeah,
1.
1 dart per level. Yeah.
I'll do third.
It starts out with 3.
Well, I was just trying to see which one to click on the thingy.
Yeah.
So if you do 3rd level, I think it's 5.
Yeah. It's 5 deck. 5. So go ahead and roll the damage. Roll. You have 5 of them to give me.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. He's got skulls.
I really need to change out my dice because the ones that I picked out were really for Irina. I don't know what Yeet would want for his dice.
I think you need to find a compromise between the 2 of them.
Oh, come on, man. There we go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16. 16 points of damage. He still stands. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't know how to get that flashing toggle on. Anyways, go on.
Alright. End of turn. It is the druid's turn. You see him cast a spell. He pounds his chest. And he says a couple
Counterspell.
words. At what level?
I mean, I can only do it at 3rd level, so it might be a roll-off.
It's a 7th level spell.
So that's what I roll. What is it? It's been a while.
Oh, Greg, you're
Spellcasting
muted.
Ability, DC plus the spell's level, so I have to make a DC DC 17.
And you roll a d20 plus your spellcasting modifier,
Yep.
which would be like
how do I?
it's 4. It's
Plus
5.
five
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the D20? There we go. D20 plus 5.
If you click counterspell, it'll probably let you do all this.
Maybe.
So what did you need to roll? And
A
exactly
17.
And you rolled exactly a 17. He goes to do this, and nothing happens. He is pissed.
Didn't say the magic word.
Emotional damage.
Sorry, I'm using it too much. Got to stop. He is.
We just watched Jurassic Park last weekend, so I had to.
Now he doesn't get to heal himself.
Good thing.
Oh no. Oh.
That's the end of his turn. That's all he can do. I mean, he just disrupted the spell, so. Leslie, it's your turn.
Shouldn't have done that. I will cast. I'm gonna follow suit with Atticus over there and cast a second level magic missile. So, what would we do? Second level. Wait, no. First level. Magic missile. Target this dude. Do it at second level. Cast spell.
It's so cool seeing the spell actually do it.
That is pretty cool.
So that's a total of
So 10, 15?
15 points. He is not looking good, guys. He's not looking good at all.
So you would think though that like as you're rolling it, you can see it targeting that person, that it would automatically deduct from their points, right?
It doesn't.
Isn't that the next level of control around it?
So he's looking pretty rough.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn. How many sorcery points is it?
I didn't even hear that, so.
2 sorcery points to quicken spell.
And make it a bonus action.
Make it a bonus action. I'm gonna do Mind Sliver on him.
Okay.
Let's see. That one. So it's a. What is it? A DC 16 Intelligence saving throw.
At 10, he fails.
He takes an additional 9 damage. And if he has to make a saving throw, then he has to subtract a d4.
Doesn't need to bother. You see him suddenly drop to his knees and drop right in front of you, Yeet. Just this
Okay.
lifeless eyes staring at you as he is dead.
Stab, 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 stab. Extra stabs. In his eyes to make them bleed as much as mine are.
He is dead. As you guys see what's going on in this space, you see this woman cowering into the corner.
Can I take the jewel, the thing from him?
Yes, you take the jewel from him. And it definitely is emanating a bunch of power to it.
Can I check him? Does he have any more? I know that we were looking for
He
two,
only
right?
seems to have one on him.
Okay.
The woman is cowering into the corner there. And it looked like she was about... And then you see her, as he drops dead, you see her come up and run with a... Like, she looks like she picked up a big rock and then bashes his head in. Even though he's already dead.
Yeah! Good job!
I make like a winning like game sound from the like Midway games. Whenever she hits the head, it makes the like ching 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 with prestidigitation. Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. Excellent.
And she... Where's my son?
Oh, wait. Oh, no. We haven't seen a son.
Can I wipe my
Did
face
you last
and
see
like
him?
scramble around and find a son?
She doesn't know where he is, but she then looks over to the side, and you see her look over to this massive, looks like a top of a tree in the distance.
Oh, that big ass tree over there?
And she looks to you all. And then she starts climbing the effigy.
Oh,
And she grabs the large... What looks like this large...
Spear? Did you say it
spear.
was?
Yes. Pulls it out. Throws it down on the ground, and she jumps down. And she looks to you all. And she goes, "It's time to get my son back."
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can see this rage in her eyes, and there's just... And you see her then sit next to the, Like, she goes over to a fire, sits down next to the spear. She communes for a moment. There's silence for about 10 minutes. She goes back.
While she's doing that, Ronde walks over to Leslie and goes, "I like her."
Well,
Yeah.
while that's going on, can I like check out? Like, I want to investigate the effigy more closely if there's
Sure.
anything to.
Yeah, go ahead and do me an investigation.
I am in the process.
is there anything else on the druid?
The effigy's nothing too interesting. That spear, though, that spear is interesting.
Interesting how.
It seems just... If you could have an essence of feeling like rage and hatred, just rage, anger, just emanates. It almost feels like, like there's something in the air, like, it looks like a mirage in the distance. Like, it looks like the air is kind of like, almost looks heavy. You can actually see it in the distance. That seems like that spear is just emanating this heat of rage. And it's a very interesting rage you've seen before from Periwimple.
There's something about Periwimple's rage that's
It's
special.
similar. It's very similar to the spear, and vice versa. When he rages, he has a certain... I'm saying it's like barbarian rage. And you feel it kind of emanating from an inanimate... a spear.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Did you have a question?
But Periwimple's not with us, right?
He's not with you.
Okay.
But, Randai, you feel this rage even more. You sense it. And you hear a voice, and he goes, I have a mission. Strahd must die. She is but a passenger. Once she is used up, we must move along. Find me, a warrior worthy.
And she's holding the spear?
Oh, she's holding it. The spear seems like he's willing to use her for the time being, because they have similar purpose.
Yeah.
But he knows that this is not permanent. The rage of a mother is not last long. And
Yeah, once her kid's safe, she's not going to be a suitable host. Alright.
as this happens,
Since I'm assuming he heard this in his head,
Yeah.
he just kind of smiles.
she gets up and she goes, let's go. I have friends coming our way. And in the distance, you hear the cawing of ravens and crows coming into the distance.
Rondai just, like, starts walking after her, and you hear the rest of the group hears him say, oh yeah, I like her.
As you guys start walking towards the tree. And I'm gonna call it an evening because this is just too good to stop. We have to stop tonight. We will finish this next session and move on. And we'll call it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I just say though that going back to our first couple sessions, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the second card that we pulled. An evil tree grows atop a hill of graves where an ancient dead sleep. We call them something. The ravens can help you find it. Look for the treasure there.
Yes. Possibly one of
Possibly.
items is there.
Do I have the page? Oh, I do have detect magic. Okay.
Super exciting. Finally, you get one of the other items.
Yeah, we got our first one, the book, and now we're going towards our second one. Look at us.
And possibly a weapon. This spear seems very, very, very strong.
Spear of Destiny.
Really good. Really, really good.
I'm using it more that I'm going to make her. She's going to help you guys. I'm making her a barbarian character. The spear has encased her to become a barbarian past this. Like, she is fully emboldened and ready to just kill to get her son back.
Did we didn't get her name, did we?
Nope.
Okay.
But you're going to make assumptions. She just told a whole bunch of raven and crows to come help her on her way. That she is probably one of the...
Well, she was one of the were-raven people, because that's
Yeah.
what the whole family of the
Mhm.
winemakers were, right? Okay, yeah. I mean,
And she is determined to get her son back.
wonderful.
And we'll call that a
Wonderful.
night. Good night, everybody.